Hello there, let's go for the Fibble, where every line contains a line. Every line contains a lie. And we have group here. Group theory is one of my favorite subjects in math, but let's think of a useful word. Let's try grape. There are some repetition, which I like. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't brilliant. Mm. So let's try grace. It's almost all repeats. That's hmm hmm hmm. This can be both true. What? No, actually they could. But then where the P goes, and the last, then this would be a lie. All the others would be true, and this two true, and one of these two would be a lie. Mm. But seems very unlikely. I may have been walking a bad path, but I'm trying grown. Okay, that's more likely. So this can be both true and this can be both true. So this is true, this is true. This can be both lies, because then these two would be both true. So, and this also can be both lies, because then this would be both true. So one of these is a lie and one of these is a lie. The lie must not be in the same line. So one of these two is a lie. So this is true and this is true. And one of these two is a lie. So this is true and this is true. And this is true and this is true. So let's suppose these two were the lies. Is this a this is an Italian word, but it's an English word as well? No, it would work nicely. Wait. If this one of these two is true, then the other is also true, because so let's do that again. If one of these is true, oh no, this could be. In the case these two are the lies, and then one of these is true, then one of these would be a lie, and then it would be a lie again here. Well, anyway, if one of these is true, one of these three is a lie, and then it would be a lie again in the other line, so the other would be true as well. And but if this is false, then all these three would be true, and they would be true as well, and this would be false as well. So either they are both true or they are both false. If they are both false, that means the P goes here. If they are both true, then we are back on the position we already seen. It seems likely that these, independent of these are both falses. Seems very likely. And then, but if this is false, then there is a P, and so the P must go here. Hmm. Is this a word? No. Hmm. It seems likely now that this is false and these are false, and these are both true. But then where is my vowels? And this would be true, this would be true, this would be true. So this would be true. Yeah, this would be true, then this would be true. And if this is true, yeah, this would be true as well. So let's suppose then this is false. And what we would have here, something like P. Good. Psych. Could that work? Is that quite interesting. Hmm. So what do we have here? Could this be the lie? Don't think so. Hmm. very hard. Epics could work. Then this would be a lie. Yeah, I think that could work. Ooh. So that's a word? Not a word. Spice. But then this would be all true. Spice, this would be all true. That's a problem. But it would solve this and this and this, but not this. So if there is a G, let's see. If there is a G, then one of these is false. Let's suppose this is the lie, then this is the lie, and this is the lie, and this is a lie. So this cannot be a lie. So this is true, and this is a lie, and therefore this is a lie, and this is a lie, and this could be true, but could be a lie. No, because this is a lie. So this is true, and this is true, and this is true, and this is true, 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 this is true. So either we have an L or an S in the final word, because one of these two is a lie. If this is the lie, we do have a P, then the P must go in the first position. and then the other would be all true, so there would be an S here, and then this would be a lie. This is a lie, this is also a lie. But then this would be here, this would, the word should be precisely, because then this would be right. This would be all true. This, oh, but then this would be also a lie. No, then we need, yeah, this cannot be a lie then. So this P is true, and the P does not go here. So the P either go here or here. But if the P go here, then these are both lies. So the P go here, and this is true. That's interesting. But if this is true, then this is a lie, and this is true, and this is true. So we have an lie. Hmm. 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 This can't be both true. Or could there? No, of course not. This can't be both true. So at least one of these is a lie. If this is a lie, there is an S in some other position. If this is the lie, then there is no S, and this is true, but then there is an L. Hmm. But where would an L go here? Not here, not here, not here. So there is no L. And this is a lie. And this is true. Oh, there is no E. So this is a lie. And this is true. Spicy is the word. Okay, that wasn't brilliant for me, but yeah, eventually I got there. Bye for now.